Hello everybody, welcome along to the video. So yesterday we did making some tire marks when you turn around corners, and then after the video I was having a bit of a play around and I had a brainwave about how I could improve it. I wasn't very happy with the way that it finished, so I want to show you that first before we do anything else today. So you've got my car, but what I've done here is I've created a new sprite. So what I did is I created a new sprite. Got a random one there with a keyboard, right? It doesn't really matter what it is, but all I wanted to do was take the original go-kart and I moved it across to this new sprite. So I grabbed its costume, moved it across. So now I've got a copy of my go-kart, and then what I did is I just changed it to a bitmap, which it was already, and then I just deleted all the bits that weren't tyres. So I delete the whole thing like so. So that's what I've got here. So I don't need this new one. That's what I've got here. I've got the 4 tyres that I just copied across the costume. And then when I look at the code, you can see that it forever goes to sprite 1. So it's forever next to sprite 1. And then when it starts as a clone, it waits 1 second and then deletes. And then on this go-kart, what I said was, right, when the D key is pressed, create a clone of sprite 2. When the A key is pressed, create a clone of sprite 2. So whenever I press A or D to turn, it makes a clone of the 4 tyres, and you can see what that looks like here. You can see that I can turn, and it's a little bit more convincing than it was yesterday. You can see that they sort of fade away in quite a nice way as well, because they wait a second and then they're gone. So I thought I was pretty pleased with that. I was quite happy that that's a better solution than we had on the video. So if you followed yesterday's video, then you could update it with that today. Okay, so the final thing I want to do to finish this game off is I want to have a track. So I want to have it so that there's tarmac and then there's grass. And so the tarmac should be faster than the grass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my backdrops and I'm going to draw my track. So let's go to the costumes for my backdrops. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it all in one colour. So I'm going to choose a colour for my grass. There we go. Well, now I want it to be a bitmap. I want to fill it in. Right, so there's my grass. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rectangle tool and I'm going to choose a colour for my road. So that's going to be a darker colour. Can I get a sort of grey? I wonder if I can pick up. No, I can't. Okay, let's go for a sort of darker. Let's go straight down to the end of saturation. That's what I want. Perfect. Got a grey. Brilliant. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw where I want the track to be. Now, I don't really want to do it square. I want to sort of freehand it. So I don't want the rectangle tool actually. I would like the brush tool. But I'm going to make the brush bigger. So I'm going to go bigger than that. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. I want it to be a nice wide track. Let's go to 100. Okay, that's cool. Now, it doesn't matter where I draw my track, because I can always move my checkpoints. So I'm just going to draw a nice track layout that I like so. Okay, so I've got a track. Now you can see my checkpoints aren't quite in the right place, so I can always move them. I can still rotate them, remember, so that they face the right way. So I could put checkpoint 2 on the corner if I want to. That'd be quite a nice one. And checkpoint 3 could be in this little chicane here. Awesome. So I've got a track, but now I want to make a difference. So I'm going to look at the speed of the car when it's on the different colours. That's what we're going to look at. So let's go look at some code. And at the moment, the code for my speed is all done here and here. So speed is a variable that can be changed by pressing the W key or the S key. You can go up or down, go faster or slower. But I've locked it that you can't go faster than 8 and you can't go slower than 2. So I'm going to say what happens when I touch green. So I've got a plan and we'll see if it works. What I want to say is when you click go, forever if, so keep checking all the time if we're touching the green. So forever if we'll go to sensing. So if we're ever touching colour, colour picker, green. Okay. So if it's ever touching colour picker green, I want it to set speed to, should we say 4, just to slow you down? Set speed. Okay. Right. So let's give this a go. No. Go to the start. Okay. I can turn my car. Let's go and see if I can control this car. Let's go full screen. We can see I'm a bit too big for this track at the minute, so I'm going to reduce the size of my car. I'm too big, I don't fit in it. So that's reducing me down to about 50%, give me a little bit more room. Perfect. Go full screen again. Nice. Okay. Click and go. And we can see I can get a bit of speed up, but as soon as I hit the grass, I just stop. I've had to spot another problem. My tyre marks are too big. So I need to reduce that by 50% as well. But at the moment, I'm just stopping when I hit the grass, and I don't want to stop, I just want to slow down. Oh, I put set speed to 0, and that'd be why. Set speed to 4. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Oh, I just typed something else there, haven't I? Not 4Q, set speed to 4. Okay, so the theory is when you hit the grass, you'll go no faster than 4. Okay, let's make it 2. Let's really penalise you for going on the grass and make it worthwhile staying on the track. So let's turn the car and go. Right, so I think it's working, although I'm struggling to control my own game here. So you can get a bit of speed up, but as soon as you go off track, it slows you right back down again. Okay, that's one way it could work, and that's okay. I quite like that, but I think I could probably improve on that. So we're going to say if you're touching the grass, could I change the speed? So let's change speed by -1 and then wait half a second. So every half a second you get -1 less speed. So you won't stop immediately, you'll slow down gradually the more time you spend on the grass. Here's my theory. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm going. But you can see I hit the grass and I slow right down. And my worry is that eventually you'll start going backwards, or that you might be able to hold down. No, I think you can't really cheat it. It's definitely slower than on the grass, so you get slowed down by it. Now, once I've been on the grass, does it carry on doing it? No. Okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. That's the system that works. So if you're touching the grass, you get slowed down to eventually you stop. And you still got to try and hit the checkpoints, which I don't think I did. I did. Okay, cool. So it rewards you for staying on the tarmac. Now you can make yours easier by having wider roads, smaller car, whatever you like. But I think that's a pretty good little game we've got there. Awesome, guys. I'm really happy with that. Might look at doing 2 players tomorrow, but I'm pretty happy with that today. I'm going to finish off there. So thank you if you've watched the video. Well done if you've made your own. And hope to see you all again soon. Hello, Charlie. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining yesterday as well. Did see your messages. So hope you're all right, Charlie. Hope you've had a go at some of these videos. If you've had a go at this one, great. If you've had a go at any of them, fantastic. I know you've had a go at some of the ones on the VLE. That's cool. Yeah, share it. Let everyone know that they're here. And any requests for other games you'd like me to try and do, or anything you'd like me to do on Scratch, that'd be cool. I'd like to hear about those as well. You can send me a message on the VLE and just say, oh, can we try this tomorrow? And we'll give it a go. Alright guys, I hope you're looking after each other, and I hope you're safe and well. I'll see you all again soon. Bye. Bye everybody.